Scene script. Ever thought about how a heat dome can intensify a fire season? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into a groundbreaking study that links the dots between climate change and extreme weather events. Human-induced climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's here, and it's supercharging weather phenomena like the heat dome of 2021. Our planet's fever is rising, and this study proves that it's not just making us hot under the collar, it's fanning the flames of wildfires across North America. So, what's a heat dome, you ask? Picture a massive lid of high pressure trapping hot air in the atmosphere. Now, imagine that lid getting heavier, the trapped air getting hotter, and you've got a recipe for disaster. This is exactly what happened in 2021. The heat dome was not only prolonged, but it also covered a larger area. And the consequence? A fire season that scorched up to a third of North America's total area burned that year. This study isn't just about connecting the dots. It's a clarion call to understand and address the influence of climate change on such events. We're not just playing with fire here, we're living in the furnace. And if we want to manage risks and adapt to these changing conditions, we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room, our warming world. So to wrap things up, here's the takeaway. The 2021 heat dome wasn't a freak event. It was a distress signal from our planet, a signal that's growing louder with each passing year. Climate change didn't just intensify the heat dome, it turned it into a magnifying glass, focusing the sun's heat and sparking one of the most destructive fire seasons North America has ever seen. Remember, every degree matters, every action counts. And as this study shows, every link we uncover between climate change and extreme weather events brings us one step closer to understanding the full impact of our warming world. So the next time you hear about a heat dome or a wildfire season, remember, these are not isolated events. They're warning signs, signs that our actions have consequences, and signs that it's high time we turn up the heat on our efforts to combat climate change.